And good day, traders. This is Rick with your futures trading coach after market update for the live trading alert call room. Today is Wednesday, September 7th, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today. Today in the room, guys, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades and an add-on. I'm going to run through what we did today in the room. Today in the room, we had an understanding trade in gold short, 1351.2. 1351.2. So we were looking at the 49 level as a first target, okay? And I said 47 is the lowest they have to go down there for the second target. And in fact, when we went sideways here, I told everybody if you wanted to add, you can add at 48.6 to get down to the 47 area, and that's exactly where it went to the tick, okay, to the tick, all right? And that was a nice trade. That was up to 40 plus ticks in that trade from 51.2 down to 47, about 42 ticks in that trade with an add-on that went from 48.6 down about another 15 ticks. So that was a really good trade for us, and that was what we did in gold. Basically, the market just went flat there. We closed the room there. In crude, we tried to short 44.72. That one went 15 ticks, and again, after when we got this around this time frame right here, after this red candle, I said I wanted the market to go down because we were getting some mixed signals here, and told everybody if this doesn't go down right now, it's going to be problematic. We went to entry, and any runners you had would have been taken out at entry, but not before we made 15 ticks first. Told everybody to make sure they took 15. On something. And then the market did go back up, and I forget why we did not get in. Oh, we were in a short in the ES here, but we did not get in earlier. Otherwise, we would have been in earlier. We got in 45.16. I told everybody that the market's probably going to go up. 50 was a good spot. I actually had 54 top of my circle. That's exactly where the market went, and you'll see never went any higher, never closed any higher than that level. For the whole day there. That was the high, and so that was from 44.16. 44.54, but I said 44.50, so that was about a 34 tick trade, and that was a great trade as well. In the ES here, we got a little flubbed up here. We did take a long here. I was not aware at 8:45 we had news Central Time. I was not on my calendar that I looked at. A couple people in the room did mention that after we were in the trade, of course, that we had room. It was a small report, or that we had news. It was a small report. We knew we had one at 9. So I told everybody to stay in the trade. They didn't completely sell it off. We added to the trade. When it came up here in these green candles, I said, as long as you're out before the report, that's fine. You wouldn't have been able to get to break even. Some people took a 2-tick loss. Some people took a tick loss. Some people held it and actually made money. But we'll call it a couple tick loss on that trade. And the only reason, again, why we got out of it was because as a 2-tick loss was because of the news. We don't stay in news trades unless we're in profits beforehand, before the news is announced. And then when it came back up here, I said you can go ahead and try it again. And again, not a lot of follow through. We got long at 550. It made a point, told everybody they must be risk free after a point, meaning half or more of your position is off here. There was a chance this thing, kept going 3-4 more points, but we were up near the highs, and that was either a point or a break even for some people. And then in the ES, we shorted. We had a power play at 81.25, and that one made it down about a point and a half before the room closed. I did call 77.50 to 675 in the room. Again, the circle was sitting here the whole time. In fact, that's what we were waiting for. We tried to stand until the very end, but I had to leave on time today, 11 o'clock. And you'll see here that after we took our first profits, we move our stop down to -1. You never would have been taken out of this, but again, we had to get flat over here, and we just made a point on that point and a half. It did go down actually and tag that to the tick, and In fact, that was the low of the day in the ES here. I just got back. I'm doing this video, and then we had some longs in here as well, but I wasn't here. So a little bit of profit on the long side for everybody, because by the time we exited the trade, we were still in profits. This one was a break even. Or a point, depending on how people manage the trade. This one we lost a couple ticks, two ticks on this trade, but then we had a nice big winner here with an add-on in gold and a couple nice ones in crude. So all in all, not a bad day. We're going to come back tomorrow and do it all over again. Until then, guys, have a wonderful